And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Chicago Cubs.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming your way next. One down. Boof, Frye, the next to hit for the Angels. Drilled out towards left center field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. He's got it. And there are two down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Frye, in his rookie season, 24 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2024. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Hey. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That to right. Casey settles under it. Hauls it in for the out.
the bat, the second baseman.
Man at first, one away.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Mateo runs. Pitch outside. Throws it away. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
In the air to left center, Crow Armstrong. Sizing this one up. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
The batter number 5, second baseman,
Frye will always remember this game as his major league debut, even if he didn't do as well as he might have wanted.
Yeah, and Boog, it's not like this predicts your MLB career. I mean, remember Chris Bryant, Darryl Strawberry, and Troy Tulowitzki.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down, and next for the Angels, Boof, Frye. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
The pitch. Oh, he gloves it. Angels held in check, and they're down 2-0. Runner at first with no outs here.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really...
Quickly to second for 1. To Walker, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
In for a strike, 0-1. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two down, nobody on.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Frye will always remember this game as his major league debut, even if he didn't do as well as he might have wanted.
Yeah, and Boog, it's not like this predicts your MLB.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Athletics and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. Two on, 1 out. Stepping in the long ball threat, Brent Rooker. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. The tag at third, and he's out.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
One down. Here's the third baseman, Boof, Frye. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
One out, base is empty. Grounds one to short. Wilson on to first.
He's out of there.
And there's two away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Morales. Now batting, the third baseman, Frye.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And there's a foul ball. Two outs. Swings through him for the K. Slider got him for strike three. One hit, one left. 5 innings complete. It's the A's 3 and the Angels 1. Now, number 32. That one down the line. Fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. One runs in. Around third. Relay throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And they lead by 4.
Now batting, the third baseman, Frye.
Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Frye will always remember this game as his major league debut. Welcome into Date Palm Field. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your San Francisco Giants.
So 2 down, Boof, Frye. The next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
2 outs, base is empty. strike two.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Adames to first, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Man at first, one away.
Third baseman, Boof. Frye.
That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Line drive, caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Wisely rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. They limit the damage here, so it's 1 run on 2. 1 out, bases empty. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0. McDonald measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. On the corner for a strike, and it's 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. The throw comes in too late, and he reaches safely. So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Juan Morales. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Throw to first. Frye dives back in safely. And a pitch. Popped up left side. Adames snags it for the second out. Runner at first with 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Michael Hedger. Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. Frye leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Cut on and lifted in the air. Tucker should have it. Nabs it, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. Angels 2. Here's Elliot Ramos. Swinging a ground ball. And that's the inning. So they go quietly there. 7th inning coming up. Angels 2 and the Giants 1. Boof Frye at the plate now after picking up his first major league hit in his last at bat.
Yeah, special moment for him individually, no doubt about it. He'll remember where he hit it, who was on the mound, and the stadium where it happened for the rest of his life. Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2. Bases empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's to third. Slings to first in time.
The batter number 5, second baseman, Morales.
Willie Adames stands in.
The batter number 2, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. The throw to second, double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Frye was solid in his MLB debut. Some really nice at-bats.
Yeah, I totally agree, Boog. Nice game for him and a treasured memory, too. I'm sure when he's telling his grandkids about this game someday, he'll be able to describe every pitch vividly.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Angels.
And now,
First pitch coming your way next.
Los Angeles Angels.
One down. Here's Michael Toglia.
Number 4, Michael Toglia.
No score here in the second. And it stays fair.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Dolander back to work. Boof, Frye, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a foul out of play. And that one is lifted in the air. Condon sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out.
The batter, Number 5, second baseman, Wall.
Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Boof, Frye.
The third baseman, Boof, Frye.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
0-1's the count.
Pulls that one foul. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Frye up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. And a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Amador. 2 down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Wall. Rosales.
New inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, number 11. On the ground to the left. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions, hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Frye stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Neto stands at second with 2 gone. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And that one becomes property of the beast. He sends one out the opposite way, and they add a pair. It's 5-zip.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Frye was solid in his MLB debut. Some really nice at-bats. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
Yeah, I totally agree, Boog. Nice game for him and a treasured memory, too. I'm sure when he's telling his grandkids about this game someday, he'll be able to describe every pitch vividly.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Oh, great stop. From his backside, and very nicely done for the out. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. 1 inning in the books here. So 2 down, Boof, Frye. The next to hit for the Angels. That one's in there. Strike 1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Two outs, base is empty. Going to count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because
swings and misses. And he strikes out the side here in the second. And the Angels are gone in order, but they're up 3-2. Now here is David Frye. Tying run and scoring position here in the last half of the third. And that's a base hit. And now, rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they've tied it. The tag at third, and he's out.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Valdez, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held up. That one missing inside.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
And here is Boof Frye. Ball one, no strikes.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Adios, pelota. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-3.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th, stepping up for the Guardians, Matt Vierling. That's to third. Throws to first in time. One up, one down.
Now batting, center fielder, Shelton. The batter, the third baseman, Boof, Frye.
Foul ball there. Moniak over at first with one away. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Struck him out swinging. Had him way out front of the slur.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Tyler O'Neill on the ground to third. Throws across the diamond, and O'Neill is retired.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
2 down, go ahead run in scoring position.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Down and away for ball 1.
1-0.
2 down, go ahead run in scoring position here in the top half of the 10th. On the ground. Gets it to first. That's out number 3. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 10. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So 2 down, and next for the Angels, Boof, Frye. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Jake Myers, the next to hit for the Angels.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensive.
Glasnow picks to first. Frye dives back in safely. Myers throws left, bats right. 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's back there. Adios, pelota. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-0.
So frustrating for any pitcher. Finished outside the zone, and he still managed to get punished with the home run. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Boof, Frye. Glasnow back to work. Foul ball.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. Sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Glasnow, ready and deals. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Smith gathers, throws, got him. One away on the strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Frye with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. And that is out of play.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Angels held in check. They trail it 3-2. 2 outs, nobody on. And now, Boof, Frye. 1 for 3. Miller, 28 years old. A former first-round pick in 2020. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Angels go quiet. Frye will always remember this game as his major league debut, even if he didn't do as well as he might have wanted. Had 1 hit against 3 strikeouts in. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Spring training action. So 2 down, Boof, Frye. The next to hit for the Angels. And that one fouled off. Ohapi on third. Neto on at second with 2 down. On the ground, Norby. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Juan Morales, the next to hit for the Angels.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance.
Miller with a move to first, and he's back safely. At the belt and fires. Ground ball right side. And that one handled. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Angels 1 and the Mariners nothing. And now the right fielder.
The right fielder, Montez.
Maybe a 2-ball, 5. And that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Frye stands in now and watches strike one. Frye, in his rookie season, 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. Got him swinging.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
All set for the start of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Boof, Frye. Just missed. Jimenez, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Splits the plate, and the count 1-1. Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Can't get there. Base hit.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Nick Pratto. This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Check on the runner, and he's back in on a dive. Line drive. Brings it in. And there's one down. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Norby settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, the right fielder, Mike Frye.
2 outs, runner on first. Ryan Noda getting ready to hit. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now batting, the
First and second, 2 outs. Hahn will hit next. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Schwarber settles under it. Makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Angels strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And we're back. New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Boof, Frye. First pitch
Outside.
misses.
That's a ball. Heck!
And that is out of play. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Here's a high chopper. Toss to Naylor. One up, one down.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Jorge.
One out. Runner at second. And now the DH, Michael Arroyo. So the tying run at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third on his way to the plate. To the plate, and he's out. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Number 99, Montez.
Frye was solid in his MLB debut. Some really nice at-bats. Had a single and an RBI.
Yeah, I totally agree, Boog. Nice game for him.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Spring training. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Boof, Frye. Singer back to work. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly.
Now this one gets through. Heading for the plate. To the plate, and he's out.
Pretty close play at the plate right there. Always an exciting one, though, and a really nice job by the defense to cut him down. It's a pretty big blow to a team when you lose a potential run that was so close to getting in there.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Reagans, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Outside low, 1-1. Runner at first with no outs here. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Man at second. On the ground. One away, bottom of the sixth. No outs, runner over at third. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did.
Throw to first. Frye back on a dive. Another throw over. Yeah, they're keeping him close. Runner on the move. Pitch outside. Safe at second, and that was not close. And ball four, two aboard. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
2 on, 1 out. Check on the runner.
He's in there. Hey.
Soft contact in the air and a base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out. So up next, Kyren Paris.
One.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. 2 away. Two outs. Runner on first. Rodrigo Francisco steps in for the Royals. 1 strike away. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. And the Angels claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Frye was solid in his MLB debut. Some really nice at-bats. Singled and knocked in a run.
Yeah, I totally agree, Boog. Nice game for him and a treasured memory, too. I'm sure when he's telling his grandkids about this game someday, he'll be able to describe every pitch vividly.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Spring training action on MLB The Show. And we're back. New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Boof, Frye. Woodruff back to work.
Right through there for a strike.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. McLean down to first with it. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
The second baseman.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an over for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually... Woodruff throws to first, and he dives back in safely. This to third. Goes to second for one. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty, one away. Digging in, B.J. Murray Jr. On the ground to third. Fires to first in time.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Frye.
Two outs, base is empty.
Third baseman, Boof.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one becomes property of the beast. And they add to their lead. It's 5-zip.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Brewers catcher now, Matt McLean. On the ground to third. Oh, great grab on the dive. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions, hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's back. And that one becomes property of the beast. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's the third baseman, Boof, Frye. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw. Save. And foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Seems that he was committed to swinging at this pitch regardless of where it was before the pitch was even released. He's in an 0-2 count, and you're looking to battle at that point, trying to protect the zone. So you do become a little more swing happy. But on a fastball that doesn't even come close, makes you think there wasn't much of a two-strike adjustment.